Today's news, my dream husband had just one fault, a secret family.
Did you hear about this cocksucker, motherfucker, asshole, son of a bitch who was married in America and went over to Korea and married a Korean woman?
Not before this!
Assholes are everywhere.
I have two things to say about this. First off, this gives a huge, terrible image to Americans, and especially American GIs, because there's a lot of American people over there. Some of them want to date, and this is a big red flag no now. The second thing I have to say is, how is this guy not in jail? Because in order to actually get married in Korea, he would have to go to the US Embassy and swear in front of the consulate that he had never been married before he could go to the Korean office and get married there, unless it wasn't actually a legal marriage.
And the reason why we know that that's the process is because that is what we did in Korea, in the US Embassy in Seoul. Both of us did it.
So how can you go into the American Embassy and swear legally that you've never been married before and then go home scot-free?
This guy falsified two documents, one stating that he was single and another one stating that his divorce was final from his first wife in order to get married in Korea.
If I was his first wife, that divorce would be final, or would be finalized rather soon.
To me, the worst part about this, though, is that he was supposed to go to jail in Korea 10 months. He was sentenced by the court there. And the court system is very strict and very actually thorough. Similar to the United States, probably even more efficient. And instead of going to jail in Korea, the US military very quietly reassigned him to Fort Drum in New York, so he was transferred out. Because everybody who's in the American military stationed in South Korea is under American military law, and therefore don't have to worry about anything that goes wrong when they're there in Korea under Korean law. That's the status of force agreement, the SOFA agreement that the two countries have.
Which I understand, but it's kind of bullshit, if you know what I mean. Because this guy should be in jail and divorced by both wives. What scum? One thing I will say, though, is the American military also has certain codes of conduct that men have to uphold by, and one of those that I know of is adultery. So why this guy is still in the American military and still married to his first wife, I don't know.
What do you guys think? What should have been done differently in order to correct the situation or to at least have justice be done properly? Drop a note down in the comments. Click the like button while you're down there and don't forget to subscribe, you guys. That's it. We're out of here. Hasta luego.
Bye!